Hi, Jurgen. You said earlier that the Leeds goal had you waking up at night. Is that a regular thing for you? Is it a common thing for you? Have you had a few this season? Wake up in the night thinking about
No, I'm 55. I go a couple of times per night on the toilet. So that's why I wake up usually. But this time, the goal was in my mind. Yeah.
And just on tomorrow night's performance, what's the most important thing you want to see from the performance tomorrow?
After all the things I answered now, you ask me that question, Carl. Fight. You think I want to see now that we start passing around them, back heels and bicycle kicks and these kind of things? Of course not. We have to work, and we will. For that we have to make sure that the boys we line up are ready to do that, and then we will do it, and then we will see what we get for it. The problem is Napoli will fight as well. But that's fine. That's Champions League competition, highest level. How I said, really a team in top form in the moment. Whoever they line up, they can make changes. Each striker scores and all these kind of things. That's their situation. We had that situation as well from time to time. So I'm not jealous or whatever. It's fine, well deserved. But we have to be the opponent they don't want to face. But in the moment, I think the mood in the Napoli camp is pretty good, rightly so. I think, okay, let's give them the next knock, and we have to fight against that.
I knew you would say fight, by the way, but I just wondered how easy it is to switch that on, because there have been some performances where that fight hasn't been there. So how do you ensure that fight is there?
Which performances where we didn't fight?
Forest, maybe?
That's, again, our life. It's completely, but you're all right and I'm wrong. That's how it is. But to say we didn't fight against Forest is actually, still not right. Because you lose a game, and that's how it is. You lose a game, and then people tell you didn't try hard enough. You can fight obviously in a different way. Against Forest, we ran against the wall, a deep defending wall, and conceded a completely unnecessary goal. And yes, we could have played better, we could have done a lot of things better, but the boys fight. And this is not a game where you now can outrun the opponent because you have the ball all the time and run against the wall. So that's a different thing. The fight is there. Do we do it always with 100%? For that you need the full conviction about what you're doing as well, and you need the full physical ability to do that. So let me say it like this, the fighting spirit is not our problem. This moment, that's there. This group in that aspect didn't change and will not change. It's like the guy didn't change, but all of a sudden everybody thinks, trying hard enough, don't do this hard enough and do that hard enough. That's the life we live, not since yesterday. That's completely normal. How I said, I don't expect you to think more about our situation than I do. Don't think that would be possible anyway. But you come here and ask a few questions and more or less happy with the answers, that's fine. But my life around is actually the job. I used to say that press conferences are like holiday. I cannot say that anymore because facing your questions is, when you lose, is really tough. 8 interviews after a game you lose, and when you still have not sorted everything, what you think about it is a real torture. But again, that's part of the job. And I had another look in my wage slip, and that's what I'm paid for. So, and pretty good as well. So, it's okay. You can criticize, absolutely right. We have to work.